Welcome to another episode of the Tasmania slash Hobart Build, guys, where we had two really poor results going on. We won't get our good players back for the quarterfinal because as you can see, the World Cup 2020 is happening. So we'll go to the fixtures and results, and we lost this one by 6 wickets. We posted 220 for 7, Wilson 99, Harvey 43. Just couldn't get going at all. Zahid, the young Pakistani bowler, has had a really exceptional tournament so far. 4 for 33, Glenn 1 for 33. They were all pretty good set for Bell. We had a wee bit of a flurry against him. And they chased it fairly comfortably with Donald, Turner, Moss, Hackney and Mills within the runs. Just with an inexperienced bowler attack. Matthew 2 for 47. I thought Kelly was good up front, number 19. Delaney 1 for 32. Next game, 311 for 8 with contributions throughout their innings. We had a surprise in the bowling. Bukowski 3 for 49, 2 for 59 for Kelly. Anthony was good, 1 for 38. And yeah, it was a wee bit out of a reach, but 295 was a good effort in response. We were on track, with about 15 hours remaining, but once we lost Bukowski, who was batting really well, 72 43, Anthony and Matthew tried to take it deep as possible. And yeah, we were out off the 40 in the 48th over, which was a bit of a shame. That game was certainly winnable. But if we are going to win today, we're going to need the bowlers to fire. And we have only got very limited options. Corey's coming back into the attack. He's got a better comedy rate than Stock. Stock has not really delivered anything substantial. I am going to open up the bowling with the experienced all-rounder and Delaney as well. Yeah, it's going to be a pretty tough game against the New South Wales side, who have got some very, very experienced bowlers, Cummins and Stark, Curtis Patterson, Hanscom. Good team in general. We'll want to probably bat first on this surface. Even if it's a bit overcast and might favour the bowlers a little bit, I'm just wanting something that we can compete with. You just never know, we could put the other team under pressure and make the semi-finals. There we go, so not the best of starts. So we'll put up a 50-run stand. This is good. Platform needs to be set. A few boundaries around the wicket. Around all over the wicket from both the batsmen. Pretty sensible start, you'd have to say. There hasn't been really explosive fireworks or anything. 4 runs again. For 35 Winters brings Charles Wilson to the wicket, who is going to try and take the bowling on because he is in a bit of form. You need that blockbuster innings. Oh, he's gone for 5. That's a key blow. Brings Mark Speed to the wicket, who's going to get a lot of time this season to bat. At batting depth is not that good. I'm not picking those guys the board sign because their batting form has been atrocious. Top score of 30 from the batsmen. They played a sample of 10 to 12 games, so that they're not worth playing. Some of them got contracts for 2 to 3 years, so their contracts does play out the way they should be. We're in a wee bit of trouble here. 95 for 3. Still got the opener. Harvey's had a reasonable tournament. Stark. He's got the wicket of Harvey. Brings Bukowski in. Got 72 in the previous game. Top scorer. Been a complete mystery why he hasn't been good at the one-day game, Bukowski. He's only got an average of 17 from 12 to 13 games. Travis is causing us a little bit of grief. 4 runs. Spence, he's hung in there to his credit. Scoring a wee bit slow. He hasn't had too much of the strike in all the overs that have passed. We're going to bring up 150 in about the 36th over. Just give myself a chance. 250, possibly. Oh, that's another key blow. Just losing wickets at key times. Spence may be forced to go here. 4 runs, 162 for 5. New South Wales have bowled exceptionally to contain us. Lovely shots. Just shows you how good the Australian test bowling attack is. If Cummins and Stark are missing out, although Stark will be in about 35, 36 now. The career wave actually a lot when he gets there. Cummins is 33. He has played a little bit of test cricket and whatnot. We'll look at Mitchell Stark in a minute. Oh, playing a miss. 200's up anyway. There's Mitchell Stark. 36 years of age, Mitchell Stark. He's had a good campaign. Still roaring it down at a million miles per hour. So the next 6 overs are really important. We have to go. We have to get lucky. Spence played a dicey shot there. It was close to the fielder down at third man. A really fine third man as well. It's more of a fly slip. Gone for 32. Just toning it down again. Lovely shot from Anthony. Spence, he just hadn't much to strike this innings. He's nearly batted the whole 50. 243 for 6. Come on, you've got to get a score, man. Lovely shot. He's got, I think that's a ton for Spence. It is. He's brought up 100. Well batted, Kevin Spence. Third 100 in his career. Just an adequate opener at the level. And he's trying to put the cherry on top for the Tasmanian side. 112 of 121 deliveries. Lovely shot, Corrie. 6. It's a good over off Mitchell Stark, actually. So we will finish at 279 for 7. Thanks to that big 100 from Spence. It's got us right in this game. Got belief in the team. England playing the qualifiers there. I'm going to have a look at the World Cup after this. Right. Kelly's got the wicket of Page, but very expensive start from the bowlers. We'll bring Corrie in. Matt Matthew. Put the field out now. 105 for 1 after a very good start with the ball, I felt. I'm going to bring part-time spinner and Pukowski. That's why I need Rashid Khan in my lineup. I really rely on that man to get wickets. Toes for 4 for Pukowski. Bring Matt Matthew back. We're really searching for that wicket. Can we get it? Pukowski's bowling quite well, actually. 106. It's just a theme with the second string attack. Pukowski's got a well-earned wicket. He's got the wicket of Willis. We've been looking for a score. Mr. Pat Hine, 21 years of age. First 100 in his career. 26 games for the Melbourne Renegades. Okay, another wicket. This is where we need to go bang, bang, bang. Just a few times, just to get ourselves in position. Turn this game around. Okay, we've got the wicket of Hanscom. Anthony's got the wicket of Coates. Okay, this is a good spell for us. This is really good. Good fight back from the bowlers. Right, that's the key wicket of Curtis Patterson too. Corrie really stepped up. He's got the wicket of Stark. We're 1 wicket away from winning this. And we've done it. Out of nowhere. They were coasting with Pat Hine at the wicket. All-time record for Corrie. Oh wow, we're into the semi-final. England are in the That's really strange from them. Very strange to see England, the international, to go to the. Can we see the table there? It won't show me, unfortunately. But it's surprise. I'm really surprised they're playing in the first round, England. So we've got the semi-final against Queensland now. Can they back up the performance, these guys? I'm very surprised by Corey there. Oh, who hasn't performed? I'm very tempted to bring in the experience of Horn, but I'm gonna persist with speed there. Rightio. See how well we do. We've been put into bowl. I hate bowling in these sort of games. I'd rather set the total. Max Bryant is someone I've got to be very careful of. We've got the wicket of Bryant. Excellent. Good start with the ball. Kelly gets the wicket of Higgins. We're on a bit of a roll here. 3 early wickets. They'll set them back. Trying to stretch the spells here. Corey bowled good in the last game. He's continuing that. He's got the wicket at Ellery for 45. 106 for 4 after 23. Bukowski into the attack. Gonna persist with him. It's getting a few wickets here and there. That's all I'm asking for. And he's got another one. He's got the wicket of Alex Carey. I'm hoping it is. And he has. Excellent. Part-time spin. Oh, 5 overs, 1 made, 1 for 17. He's going to continue bowling. Bring Matthew in. We're burgled 8 overs there with Bukowski. Now I can probably bowl some other bowlers. Got overs up as sleeves. Matt Kelly into the attack. Couldn't quite get the wicket. They've recovered well. 241 for 6 now. And 2 put on a good partnership. Delaney. 262 for 7 now. Got to keep fighting here, keep taking the wickets. It's a good service, obviously, to bat on. Fielding's gone as well. And 284 for 9, they post off their 50 overs. Thanks to Alex Carey, David, and Christian. And I thought Kelly was good up front. Delaney. The surprise bowler was Bukowski. He snuck through 8 overs with him. It was a very decent performance with the ball. We're just got to deliver with the bat. You just never know. That's not a good start. Especially Spence should be a lot better than that. That's what I'm trying to say. So we've lost 2 early wickets. We lost both our openers. This made this score a big mountain to climb at the moment. Just got to get guys settled. 3 off 23 is speed at the moment. Come on, guys. The bowlers did their job today, and the batting hasn't turned up now. Okay, the keeper should have got that. 9 off 48 speed. This is not first-class cricket. He's gone. Terrible innings. 9 off 50 deliveries. It's just put us immensely under pressure. I suppose he was trying to hang in there for the team, but we have to hope Bukowski and Harvey have a blinder. 6 for Bukowski. Can bat. We've got Delaney and Anthony to come. Corey can bat a little bit. But these two are going to have to do the bulk of the work. Scoring above 4 and over at the moment. We need to get up to about 5 by the time we hit about the 40th. We have 6 wickets in hand. With 15 overs to go or something, I'll take that. I think that those early loss of wickets are going to just make things really difficult. Shot from Bukowski. 4 runs. Harvey's racing along. He's closing on that 50. That's brought up 50 for Harvey. That's a silly run, Bukowski. Why on earth would you run that? With the fielder there, you've hit it straight to him pretty much, and you've run yourself out. You're just going to attack the bowling. It's either get out cheaply or just lose. But just as though we're looking really decent again. And that's probably the dagger. Harvey, unfortunately, gone for 70 off 62 deliveries. So 141 for 6. So we're going to exit out of the semi-final stage. Unless these two are miraculously going to put together something special. We're going to need a partnership for the ages. Can they deliver? They will score fast, to their credit. Out. So, man, that averages 131 at the wicket. He's had a lot of not outs though. No ball. Yeah, Sheffield Shield to look forward to. That's just a silly run, guys. Sheffield Shield cricket, we had a pretty poor season last season. Didn't start too good and didn't really recover. We played better in the second half, but we ended up finishing last. It's really a case of just looking at ourselves and saying we've got to start from game one and really try and get to that final again. Fortunately, I don't have Mitch Townsend here anymore. He had to be moved on because of budget constraints. But cut it about that. He's a promising youngster. And Matthew has gone for 12 of 34 deliveries. We lose this game by 98 runs. There was an opportunity there. Just, again, the top order just sort of struggled. And that brings an end to the episode, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that one. So close to potentially going to that final. We played 50 overs. You've got to play a full 100 overs to win a one-day game, in my opinion. The next game you guys will be here for. I'm actually going to play all the Sheffield Shield games offline. We're going to start with the openers. Opening game for the Hobart Hurricanes. We'll play Brisbane, the Melbourne Stars, and the Sydney Thunder. So we'll catch you guys then.